You know, I grew up on a dairy farm, and every year we had to fresh that, have a calf. And if you didn't don't have a cow over the word, you find out that it really. We learned, what was it, 2 nights ago, spiritual anointings. How many of you have used your spiritual anointing since then? Have to get this because we're in such a time of change right now. We really need to start prophesying our future. Our year, our week, and I'm talking the greater church as well as Shiloh and individuals. We've fallen into a place of lethargy, really, where we just kind of we react to what Satan does. In other words, God didn't call you to be the tail, He called you to be the head. Yes. And we hear about it, then we all of a sudden become very spiritual. Satan operates and does what he does. See, we have to get the idea that God has given us authority and power in this world. When He decided that, I think there should be some form of creation. He spoke to the future. Are we not like Him? Yeshua came as our example, and He was given all power of authority in heaven and on earth, etc., and do what? Maybe we should think about, we really should be the people that get up and begin to proclaim things that are not and receive them. See, God did that. I've got 100 verses of proclamations that God spoke forth over people. He said to Abraham, He said, what are we saying? You know, we had Pastor Vince's grandson come up. He's really, he is maturing and becoming such a great kid. He's up here dancing. Is anybody proclaiming anything over him, Pastor Vince? Elder? Yes. You want to provide a future for them. And for the rest of us, we have to realize it's not too late. We need to start right now. Things are changing in this world. They're changing drastically in this world. And right now, actually, Yahweh is refreshing His herd. I know where we go. You can call them all the people here cows. Well, not really, but if you all take it that way, you can. Just moo. If you feel led to do so. But God is really, from the very beginning, what would happen with Israel. He recognized the future. He prophesied over it. He would restore them to the land. He would restore them to a position. He would restore. And we all know that Israel hasn't exactly been picture perfect. I know some just like you. They're just like us. God greatly loves us. And He's to the future and actually, but don't wait until the enemy speak forth before you to speak the future out. That's what you have to say. And if you have any inkling at all about following the leading of the Spirit, He will lead us do it. We kind of, yeah, we should do that. We're thinking right now we should do that. However, next week when I ask, how many of you have been proclaiming your future? We'll probably have a few hands go up, and the rest will go, oh yeah, I forgot. We can't afford to forget. We like it's imminent. We do. It's imminent right away. But how do we act? We talk about it being imminent, but we don't do it. OAN News, what did they say? Well, that's not really getting. See, the book of Acts was written by those, or something else has a tone. There's these saying, where is the king of? No problem. things just comes now. Already did. When Israel fell into the floor, kaplop. In the Bethlehem, the Christ side, Germany, most of in